Hi, hello, and good evening. Welcome to yet another quiz video on Chennai Quiz Factory's official YouTube channel. This is Raja here, and on behalf of CQF, I would like to thank you for all the love and support you have been giving us all throughout. And in today's episode, we bring to you Game On, a sports quiz that was part of the preliminary rounds of Mileage 2 earlier. A lot of sporting activities have resumed, and the biggest of all for us Indians, the World T20 has also begun, and hence we thought that this quiz would make sense right now. But before I begin the quiz, I request you all to please do subscribe to our channel, like our videos, please do send in your comments, and more importantly, please spread the word to other quizzing enthusiasts as well. So that would help us immensely, as well as quizzing enthusiasts to know more about a lot of things that we do not know as yet. So here we go with the first question on this episode's sports quiz titled Game On. Here we go. X plus Pythian plus Nemean plus Isthmian together is Pan-Hellenic. So what is X? So X and three more events. So that's a clue. Together constituted the Pan-Hellenic. So what is X? The answer is Olympics. So most of you would have guessed it. We had a very good Olympics this year as Indians. A lot of medals coming home. So Olympics was the answer I was looking for. Next one. What resulted from the Persian phrase Shamat, which means the king is dead? So the Persian phrase Shamat, meaning king is dead, gave rise to a term in sports, one of the sports. What was it? The answer is checkmate. Checkmate from chess. So the king is not dead, but then typically has no moves forward. So it's called checkmate. Moving ahead. Uruguay won the inaugural Football World Cup in 1930, held in Uruguay. A total of 13 countries participated, of which 7 were from South America, 4 from Europe, and 2 from South America. North America, I'm sorry. But for the second edition held in Italy in 1934, 32 teams had participated. But Uruguay became the only country till date not to attempt to defend its title by not participating. What was the reason for Uruguay's withdrawal from the World Cup? Very simple answer. No googlies here. Very simple answer. Uruguay, the only country not to defend its title by not participating. Why so? The answer is very simple. It's because Italy had declined to participate in the inaugural World Cup at Uruguay. So Uruguay did a tit for tat for that. Moving ahead. People living in the Nicobar Islands depend on the water for most of their living as well as entertainment. One of the more popular games is the Assault Tale Up, a canoe race. But unlike the regular canoe race, this is slightly different and is considered to be the ultimate test of strength. How is Assault Tale Up different from the regular canoe race? The regular canoe races, most of you know, canoe, a small boat. What is Assault Tala Up and why is it different from a regular canoe race? The answer is this race takes place on the sand and not on the water. So that's why it's the ultimate test of strength. Moving ahead. Which record-breaking Sandow Trophy winner's filmography is this? So we got about 7 movies here. The first training video, The Unbelievable, The Cost of Redemption, Relentless, Invincible, The Last Training Video, and The King. A famous Sandow Trophy winner. So if you know what or who is Sandow, I think you would be able to get this. Okay, and the answer is Ronnie Coleman, the 8-time Mr. Olympia champion, Ronnie Coleman. A Sandow Trophy for bodybuilding named after Eugene Sandow, considered to be the father of modern bodybuilding. Moving ahead. In the word board game Scrabble, a player may use all the 7 tiles to form a word. When a player is able to do so, he or she is expected to shout out a word, which is actually the name of another similar kind of a game, which uses numbers instead of alphabets and is a game of chance. What is the good word? So in Scrabble, You use all the 7 tiles to form a word, and you are expected to shout out a word, which is also another game of chance. The answer is bingo. So bingo, if you had got it right, bingo is the answer I was expecting. Moving ahead. This is the official logo of which game's annual World Championship. So the logo you see here is from 2017. This is the official logo of which game's annual World Championship. The logo is self-explanatory. I think that would give you the answer. And the answer is very simple: hide and seek. So hide and seek as a game has a World Championship. Moving ahead. This is a modern artist's impression of the death of a certain ruler while playing polo. Who was this former slave turned Delhi ruler who is said to have died from the injuries that he sustained during a polo match? So this is a ruler who's seen falling off from his horse during a polo match. Who is this ruler? So typically this sports quiz is not a typical sports quiz. You also have questions coming out from history, questions like these. And the answer is Qutb al-Din Aibak. So Qutb al-Din Aibak is said to have died from his injuries from a polo match. Moving ahead. The game was created by the tennis enthusiasts among the naturists who often lacked sufficient space for a full court. Though the rules of the game are similar to the standard tennis rules, the court is a mini version of the original court, and instead of rackets, wooden bats known as tugs are used. These are used as boxes around the player's hands. What appropriate portmanteau name is given to this game? So it's kind of a mini space used for tennis by naturists. So what is the portmanteau name of this game? The answer is very simple. It's a mini tennis, so it's called mini ten. So mini ten was the answer. Moving ahead. A longish question. The ultimate showdown is the last game of this race. Once the whistle is blown, the contestant runs through a long pit of thick mud, pushing through hanging mats. Next, it is the stage for skipping stones, wherein the contestants try to avoid the sinking stones while crossing a lake. Using a rope and swing over the dragon lake, pushing a big ball up the uphill garden hill, and then running over to the bridge ball are the next stages of the race. While crossing the bridge ball, Kibaji and Joe shoot balls from a cannon, and the participant needs to dodge them, cross the bridge, and reach the bottom of the rice bowl hill. Here, the contestant must strap a big wind catcher on their back and climb up the hill while a giant fan is blowing towards them. Once at the top of the hill, the contestant has to take off the wind catcher, run all the way back down, and then over to the finish line. The fastest man and woman are declared the winners. What race are we talking about here? So a long race, but seems to be a lot of fun. Balls and stones and a lot of obstacles. And the answer is, I think all of you would have got it, Takeshi's Castle. So Takeshi's Castle, or the race is part of the Takeshi's Castle adventures. Moving ahead. If 2 cross 2 cross 2, 3 cross 3 cross 3, 4 cross 4 cross 4, and up until 7, Megaminx, Pyraminx, Cube, Clock, and Square 1 are different forms and shapes of a sport, what are you playing with? So very simple. This is probably one of the fastest catching game. In fact, not just now, but for quite some time, especially with very young kids. The answer is Rubik's Cube. So Rubik's Cube, forms and shapes of Rubik's Cube. Moving ahead. In 1983, suicide bombers killed 241 US Marines stationed in barracks at the Beirut airport. Supposedly, people at Lehi felt that the US should have bombed Beirut in retribution for the attacks. This resembled a Dartmouth-born game wherein players on either side of the table tried to drop a ball to the opposite side. Hence, the game X was started to be called as Beirut. So ID X. So again, one from the history. So a game, typically a party game, is seriously called as Beirut because of the incident that I just mentioned. So what is X? The answer is beer pong. So beer pong is the answer, also called as Beirut. Moving ahead. Which team is named after the Minnesota cities, Minneapolis and St. Paul, and why? Very simple, straightforward question. Which team is named after the Minnesota cities, Minneapolis and St. Paul? And the reason is self-explanatory if you know the team. The answer is Minnesota Twins, because Minneapolis and St. Paul are called the twin cities. So Minnesota Twins. Moving ahead. Which is the only city to host the Summer Olympics thrice? Straightforward question, as I had already mentioned several times earlier. A lot of school children participated in this quiz, so we had to have a couple of questions for them. Which is the only city to host the Summer Olympics thrice? The answer is London in 1908, 1948, and 2012. So 3 times London had hosted the Summer Olympics. Moving ahead. New Zealand sports teams have a unique way of having nicknames for the teams, with blacks and ferns widely used across sports for the men's and women's teams. In similar lines, what sports team in New Zealand is nicknamed Tall Blacks for the men's team and Tall Ferns for the women's team? So Tall Blacks and Tall Ferns are the men's and women's teams of New Zealand for which sport? The answer is basketball. I think most of you would have guessed it. Moving ahead. X is a fast-paced version of the volleyball where instead of the traditional volleyball courts, the game is played on a racquetball court. While most of the rules remain the same, this game additionally allows players to hit the ball off the walls. Also called as rebound volleyball. What interesting and very apt portmanteau name is given to this game? Very simple. Just work on the word volleyball itself. I think that's a big clue. So you're allowed to hit off the walls as well. Okay, volleyball here becomes volleyball. So game, word game, I should call it. Volleyball is what it's called as. Moving ahead. The puck used in ice hockey is made from vulcanized rubber. Before a match game, all the pucks to be used in the match are kept frozen. What is the reason for freezing these pucks? So you see few of the pucks being frozen in a refrigerator. So what is the reason for freezing these pucks? Simple answer, simple science. The answer is to prevent the pucks from bouncing off the rink. So they are typically made of rubber, and hence you would want them to not bounce off the rink. So that's why they're frozen. Moving ahead. Which game that literally translates into kick the ball in a combination of Malay and Thai uses this ball that is made from rattan palm? So that is the ball that is used in this game. A very, very interesting game. So typically played in Northeast India and in India, but otherwise a Southeast Asian game. The answer is sepak takraw. So sepak takraw uses the ball made from rattan palm. Moving ahead. Base jumping is a recreational sport that involves participants jumping from fixed objects and using parachute to land safely. Base is actually an acronym of the 4 categories of fixed objects that one can jump from. Expand base. So base jumping is actually an acronym. So you got 4 fixed objects that one can jump from. An extreme sport. And the answer is buildings, antennae, which is typically your radio towers, spans or bridges, and earth. So buildings, antennae, spans, and earth are called as together known as base, and hence the word base jumping. Moving ahead. These are the images of the Harku Lake in Estonia, known for hosting several water motor races. But what annual cricket tournament has a connection to this lake? A cricket tournament and a water body. So what could probably be the connection here? Harku Lake in Estonia. So you see motor races being held there. The answer is the annual cricket on ice tournament. So cricket on ice tournament, during winters, the Harku Lake gets frozen, and it's so hard that you could actually play cricket on it. So cricket on ice tournament is held every year. Moving ahead. The game of darts is traced back to medieval England when soldiers in the free time used to throw arrows at barrels and play the game. The barrels were replaced by X and the radial cracks were used as the basis for the scoring system. This still forms the basis of scoring in the modern day darts. What replaced the wine barrels that are seen in the form of a dartboard now? So very simple answer. You see a dartboard, just try to imagine a dartboard and try to recollect what could probably be the inspiration behind the dartboard. The answer is the tree trunks. So tree trunks were earlier used, and if you actually slice a tree, you could actually see the radials and the concentric circles, and that's how you have your dartboards now. Moving ahead. While in cricket, a loud alarm is given prior to a free hit to warn the spectators of an approaching ball, in which game a warning by using the word "for" is given to warn anyone standing or moving in the flight of the ball. The warning helps a trespasser from a potential dimpled skull or a bone. So that's a clue. And people are expected to shout "for" to warn people in the flight of the ball or standing or moving in the path of the ball. The answer is golf. So a dimpled ball is used in a golf. So that's the clue there. Moving ahead. Mo Farah, the legendary British long distance runner, is also famous for his iconic victory celebration. He adopted the move following a television appearance in May 2012 opposite sports presenter Claire Balding on the panel game show A League of Their Own. The host, James Corden, suggested to the panelists that they should think of a new dance to mark Farah's winning celebration, and Balding subsequently came up with the M gesture. How is the celebratory dance called as? Very simple, very famous, Mo Farah's famous victory celebration. So he comes up with the M gesture. So what is it called? It's called the Mobot dance. So Mo Farah's Mobot dance is very famous. Moving ahead. What came into existence as a result of this French motorbike racer getting lost during the 1977 Abidjan-Nice race? So this French motorbike racer in 1977 got lost during a race, and as a result, something came into existence. What was it? The answer is the Paris-Dakar Rally. So that was Thierry Sabine. So he started the Paris-Dakar Rally, and unfortunately, I think 1979, if I'm not wrong, he died of a air crash. So Thierry Sabine that was, and the Dakar Rally. The first edition of this Grand Prix was won by Fernando Alonso in 2008. However, it was marred by controversy when it was found out that his teammate Nelson Piquet Jr. was asked to crash on purpose, leading to the event being nicknamed the Crashgate Grand Prix. Where did this take place? So this was the first ever edition at that particular place, and controversially it's called as the Crashgate. Where was this? The answer is Singapore. It was also the first night race of Formula One. So Singapore Grand Prix. Moving ahead. This is a top 5 of what list and also ID X. X is 33, Golden State Warriors 28, Miami Heat 27, Houston Rockets 22, Washington Capitals 20, Milwaukee Bucks 20. So what is X, or I should say who is X, and what is this list all about? The answer is the longest winning streak in NBA, and X is of course the LA Lakers. Moving ahead. Around mid 1940s, the USA was working on something major that in due course changed the face of the world. During this time, the squash court at the University of Chicago was one of the facilities that housed something bombastic. What was the USA working on where a squash court played the role of a storage facility? Another one from history, but sports by itself has a big history. So what role did the squash court in Chicago played during the mid 40s in the US? The answer is the Manhattan Project. So the storage facility for nuclear reactors. Moving ahead. In 1968 and 1971, Sergio Olivia and Arnold Schwarzenegger won the Mr. Olympia titles respectively so convincingly that none were able to compete with them for the title. What was unique about these two titles? Sergio Olivia in 1968 and Arnold in 1971. How did they win during those 2 years? Very simple. They were the only contestants. So the other contestants were banned for some reasons. Each of them had their own reasons. And the ironic thing here is that Sergio Olivia was part of the participants who were banned in 1971 when Arnold won it. Moving ahead. At the 1995 World Championships, Jonathan Edwards became the first person to achieve a jump in excess of 18 meters and also created a still existing world record of 18.29 meters. But few months earlier, he actually cleared a distance of 18.43 meters at the European Championships. Why was it then considered that the world record was 18.29 meters and not the distance Edwards cleared earlier? So 18.43. This is triple jump, by the way. So Jonathan Edwards, the legendary triple jumper, world record of 18.29 meters, which still stands. The answer is it was a wind assisted jump. So typical wind assisted jump in excess of, if I'm not wrong, 2 meters per second is not considered for any records. So at that point of time when he jumped 18.43 meters, it was plus 2.4 meters per second. Moving ahead. This is a physical game using a bunch of wooden benches for a makeshift court. A soccer ball is used for a larger arena or a tennis ball for a smaller one. Players slap the ball around and those hit in the waist, sometimes knee or below, are out. Last person standing wins. This fun game, which means very enthusiastic and excited about someone or something, also shares its name with the second part of the stage name of a famous female musician, ID the game. So these are typically your party games. So it's fun. And a soccer ball or a tennis ball is used to slap around. The answer is Gaga. So the second name of Lady Gaga. Gaga was the answer. Moving ahead. How would you connect these trees to the ancient Pan-Hellenic games? So you already know what are those 4 Pan-Hellenic games. So how would you connect these trees to the 4 Pan-Hellenic games? Very simple, actually. The answer is they were the prizes given at Olympic Games, the ancient Olympic Games. So olive wreath for Olympics, not just Olympic Games, but all the 4 Pan-Hellenic Games. So olive wreath at Olympics, pine wreath at Isthmian Games, wild celery wreath at Nemean Games, and laurel wreath at the Pythian Games. Moving ahead. Blank 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 is a 2020 game show that featured on Netflix and is based on a children's game by the same name. Contestants navigate an obstacle course in a room filled with 80,000 US gallons of bright red goop that simulates blank. So this blank is same as the third blank in the first sentence. The show was shot in an old disused IKEA showroom in Burbank, California, and is said to be inspired from Indiana Jones and Night at the Museum film series. The show featured 10 episodes where the first half had comparatively easier obstacles and was called as level 1, with the floor plans for the 5 episodes being the basement, the bedroom, the planetarium, the kitchen, and the study. The final 5 episodes featured the same floor plans but with more obstacles, more difficult obstacles, and was called as the level 2. What game show that renewed interest after being mentioned by Dr. Maggie Gravel in the Netflix mockumentary film Death to 2020 are we talking about here? So very fun game, something which you could actually teach your kids at home too. A 2020 game show on Netflix, and the answer is Floor is Lava. So this game typically includes participants not allowing the participants to step onto the floor because it is considered that the floor has lava on it, and that's how you cross obstacles. Next question. An allied sport for several other sports, which sport carries the highest rate of grievous or catastrophic injuries for female athletes in the world. So a very dangerous sport typically for female athletes with respect to the rate of injuries that happens here. The answer is cheerleading. So cheerleading is a sport on its own, although it is used at other sporting events as well. But cheerleading as a sport is has been found to end up with grievous injuries for women. Moving ahead, the X ball is a game named after a former US president and was invented by his personal physio Joel Boone to keep the president fit. The game involved throwing and catching a 6-pound medicine ball over an 8-foot tall volleyball type net. Scoring of the game is done in the format of tennis. After which president was this game named after? I'll give you a clue here. The first name and the surname of the president starts the same letter. So who could probably be that president who's said to have invented or rather been part of the the team that found this game or created this game? The answer is Herbert Hoover. So Herbert Hoover had this regime of playing this game, and it's called the Hoover ball game. Moving ahead, since the word X is officially owned by the Wham-O toy company, technically the name cannot be used by others, so it is commonly called as the Ultimate. The inventor of Ultimate, Walter Frederick Morrison, used popcorn tin lids and cake pans while playing with his girlfriend. Before he sold it to Wham-O, Morrison thought of several names including Whirlaway and Pluto Platter. A baking company by the name X in New England used to supply pies to the students at Yale, who used to empty pie tins and played this game. When Wham-O learned about this, they renamed the sport to X, IDX. So what was used earlier to be played with popcorn tin lids or cake pans? It's very relaxing game, something which you see people playing at the beach quite often nowadays. The answer is frisbee or frisbee, however it is spelled. Frisbee was the answer I was looking for. Moving ahead, LA Confidential, Les Secrets de Blanc Blanc is a book by sports journalist Pierre Ballester and the Sunday Times sports correspondent David Walsh. The book, that has been published only in French, contains circumstantial evidence of blank using performance enhancing drugs. Whose misdeeds does this book capture? I'll give you a clue. This book was actually published much earlier, when blank was actually caught in a controversy of using performance enhancing drugs. So this book came much earlier, but nothing happened at that time. LA Confidential, that's a clue that could lead you to the sports person. It was written in French, so that's another clue. The answer is Lance Armstrong. So Lance Armstrong was the answer. Moving ahead, Beanie is a contact sport that originated in Kashmir and northern Pakistan. It gained popularity amongst the eastern Punjabis in parts of the UK, and the sport's governing body, the World Beanie Association, was formed. Beanie is basically a combination of martial arts and which table contact sport? So which table game and martial arts together constituted the basic rules for Beanie? Time's out. The answer is arm wrestling. So arm wrestling and martial arts together constituted Beanie. Moving ahead, in June 1763, British Major George Etherington, a commandant of Fort Michilimackinac, I hope I got it right, Upper Michigan, was invited by the local Indian tribe to watch their match of X. The match took place outside the fort, with Etherington cheering for one of the tribes along with his entire garrison. In a matter of few seconds, the tribes, numbering around 500, turned into fighters from athletes and attacked the British soldiers and captured the fort. Which native game, considered to be the fastest game on 2 feet, played an important role in the Native American history? Again, a question from history. So you see how sports played a major role in several histories across the world. The answer is lacrosse. So lacrosse is considered to be the fastest game on 2 feet, and it played a major role in Native American history. Moving ahead, Blading or intentional bleeding by wrestlers has been banned in the ring by WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, since 2008. Any bleeding that you see off late is unintentional, and WWE tries to stop the bleeding mid-match, shows different camera angles, or uses black and white tones. The reason was a match between Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho when Shawn bled heavily, and it was an unpleasant sight. But more importantly, WWE had a major change in the way it was viewed, and this was the main reason behind the decision to ban bleeding. What forced WWE to make this decision in 2008? So what happened in 2008 to the way WWE was viewed that led to bleeding being banned? The answer is the TV program rating changed from TV 14 to TV PG. So this was the reason that they banned bleeding or no intentional bleeding. Moving ahead. In 1896, the Olympic gold medalist won it at 3.30 meters. In 2016, the Olympic gold medalist won it at 6.03 meters, almost 2 times of the inaugural modern Olympic champion. While earlier wood or bamboo was used, it moved to aluminum, while in the modern world, a combination of metal and fiberglass is used. This combined with human evolution resulted in the huge leap across 120 years. What event are we talking about here? So the record almost doubled from 3.30 meters to 6.03 meters in 2016. So what are we talking about? What game are we talking about? The answer is pole vault. So pole vault from 3.30 meters in the initial modern Olympics crossed 6 meters later, and Renaud Lavillenie holds the world record at 6.16 meters right now. Moving ahead. In 2018, the whole world was glued on to the FIFA World Cup, and it topped the TV ratings across most of the countries in the world. In India, though, expectedly, cricket and IPL in particular led the way. Which sport took the second spot in TV ratings, pushing even the FIFA World Cup viewership, and still continues to be the most followed sport on TV behind cricket in India? So we are talking of a game in India. So cricket is a religion. Of course, everybody knows that, but then this game has also been creating a lot of flutters. The answer is Kabaddi. So the Pro Kabaddi League is a huge hit on TV, and people started watching Kabaddi big time. Moving ahead. How would you connect this image with a Mesoamerican ethnic group of central Mexico that flourished in the 14th, 15th, and 16th centuries? So get a story around it. Very simple, actually. So Mesoamerican ethnic tribe of central Mexico in the 14th, 15th, 16th centuries, and this famous image of Maradona. The answer is the famous hand of God incident that took place at the Estadio Azteca, or the Aztec Stadium. So that image was taken at the Aztec Stadium, and Aztecs were the Mesoamerican ethnic tribes who flourished in central Mexico. Moving ahead. So connect these three images. Very simple. I think the first one will straight away give you the answer. Got three images. Connect them and give me an answer. The answer is Wimbledon. So on top of the Wimbledon trophy, you see a pineapple, and Bank of England Sports Center is where the qualifying matches are held, and croquet. So typically the venue is called the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club. Moving ahead. Identify the team. So three images. Identify which team would you associate with these three images. Duff beer, a cap, and a logo. The answer is the Springfield Isotopes from Simpsons. So this is a fictional team from the Simpsons. Moving ahead. The final question of the quiz. Identify the year and the city. So identify the year and the city. So this quiz was held just before the Olympics, and we thought this could be a good way to end. The answer is 1980 Moscow Olympics, and this was the victorious Indian hockey team under V. Bhaskaran that won the gold, our last gold till date. And with that, we come to the end of the quiz. So thank you so much for watching this video. As I mentioned earlier, please subscribe to our channel. Please like our videos. Please do send in your comments and feedback. We are very happy to improve. And with that said, I wish you all a very happy weekend. Thank you and see you soon with our next video.